What's up, viewers, subscribers, and agents alike? It's your boy, Luciferian Prince, coming at y'all once again. This video, I would like to present to my particular subscribers, men particularly, women get back. Pure adore. Let me tell you something. Since this weather has been crazy, and men who take value in their appearance, you take value in your appearance, I would suggest you try it on your skin in the area because it might be a little bit sensitive because it's acid and it's not going to burn you, but you might want to try it. But it's no sulfates, no parabens, no synthetic fragrances, no artificial colorants, pesticide free, organic ingredients. I've been using this literally for probably like the past 3 days. And hyaluronic acid, I thought was acid, but it's really not. But it's not like bleach or nothing like that. But this shit will make your skin glow. It's like an overnight treatment that you basically use, like before you go to bed. Don't overdose on it. Just put a little bit on, put a little bit here, a little bit there, little areas where, you gotta get your shit right. See, some people believe men don't take care of themselves. They got the game fucked up. But anyway, if you're watching this around children, pardon my language, but please remove them from your immediate vicinity. This video is, again, another part of the series of superpowers that people don't want. Or should I say need? Pardon me. Part, 4? We're at 4 now? Yeah. Superpower people don't need. We're going to cut to the chase. Before I start, I would like to tell y'all, these are dope. I'm going to be eating this for the video. Yes, I'm going to be eating this for the video. So if I smack, oh well. And if you ain't never had one, boy, you ain't never kissed the clouds. These things they get you right. Like y'all probably been walking past them in like Kroger and shit, or wherever you shop. Piggly Wiggly, I don't give a fuck. But these things are damn near literally everywhere. Delectable, and if they ever take them off the shelf, I'm telling you right now, if I go to a store and they're not there on the shelf where I exactly expect them to be, I'm looting and robbing the business straight up. You've taken a good thing away from society. You start taking everything, shit. But anyway, ain't nothing like that juice. And when you get one of these, I don't care about the social media trend that people think you eating a glizzy or something, but that crunch, pickles are the best late night food ever. Straight. But anyway, superpower people don't need. On to the conversation. Smartphones. Now people are like, what do you mean? People, vast majority of the world don't need smartphones. You literally have access to damn near unlimited information. But you know what most people choose to do? Take pictures, take selfies, take meaningless pictures of their fucking food. Who cares about fucking? Take a picture about what you eating. Eat. Fucking pictures of their dog. Don't get me wrong, people love their dog. I can't kick it because I had a dog, Blaze, years ago. He was the Japanese Akita, but it is what it is. But it's so crazy because I don't even have a picture of him. But it's like, I'm going to use this as an example. When I literally look on social media, right, and I see drama, I'm just going to use this as just one instance, right? This is just one of many. Bear with me. You're going to strap in on this one. Somebody could be fighting at a fucking, I don't know, Chipotle. Why don't everybody feel it's necessary to record the shit. Everybody in the vicinity, I'm talking about employees and customers alike, feel like it's necessary to record it. Let me tell you something. I'm from a rough area. When motherfuckers are fighting, you got the fuck on. You did not spectate. But I know what it is, and it's something I studied when I was in college. It's called the standby effect. People are more apt to run to trouble, to stand by, than to step in. It is worldwide. It's not even an American scenario. And pardon me because I'm sweating. This freaking ring light is really just it's blazing. But it's called the standby effect. People will hear gunshots and run to gunshots. Why would you do that? To record it? You better get your ass low. Get your ass on. And find whatever you can use as shelter to keep you from getting involved in your immediate vicinity. Share a situation. Went to Walmart a few days ago. Group of employees. This ain't even patrons. These are employees now. These are employees. And nowadays people carry knives and pepper spray, all that shit to work. But anyway, it's a group over here. It's a group over here. Now, the awareness factor of me was to not pull out my phone. It was to figure out exactly the fuck's going on here, right? Luckily, I know how to evade shit because I pay attention to my surroundings. So here it is, a group of employees on this side, over by the produce area. And then there's a group over here in the middle of the motherfucking store, like by the entrance. Less than 2 minutes of me walking away, these motherfuckers start yelling. And you know when you hear that aggressive, beat, the average gazelle in the wild is going to just stop, look, and pull out their phone. Listen, that's why you don't need superpower, you don't need a smartphone, right? Check this out. How are people who are in line waiting to pay for their groceries trying to record a fight between Walmart employees? We're never going to get the fuck out of here. These are employees. They're supposed to be cashiers and they're supposed to be around. Y'all recording this shit. We fucked. So, me using my best mind, minding my business, I take my melanated self to self-checkout. I scan that shit, and I even thought, even going back to my criminal days, I was like, do I even really have to pay for this with this big ass conflict going on right now? But I said, nah. It was enticing. It was a moment I really could have took advantage of. Just everybody else's business. So everybody trying to record the conflict, which really didn't even turn out to be a conflict at all. It was just motherfuckers was disgruntled. But everybody has the need to want to feel to record instead of mind your fucking business. That's why everybody don't need smartphones. You see what I'm saying? I have always been the type of person, and I will never change on that, to mind my fucking business. Another story. I used to work at the Georgia Dome, the old one, before they demolished it, right? I'm walking home. I see a dude literally going at it with whoever, I wouldn't even call it his woman, but she probably was a woman at the time, but whatever, it ain't my business. But he's literally roughing her up at the bus stop. You know what I did? I crossed the fucking street. I didn't pull out my phone. You know the crazy thing after that? Coming home again, a couple days later, they together again. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting involved. You feel me? Now, I'll get involved in extreme scenarios, but how rare is that? That's a rare occurrence. It's like a cop catching a bank robber right at the moment. That's rare. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's two instances. Then, this is a superpower why I say people don't need. When people are getting arrested or dealing with law, I see videos all the time of people trying to record the incident. Get your ass in your fucking vehicle and get the fuck on. That shit has a tendency to get very, very messy. It is not a spectacle to be recorded. It is not an incident for you to partake in. It is an indication of you to get the fuck on and mind your business. The less you know about a situation, the better. Find out about it in the news when you're in the comfortability of your own house. You know? Because your ass might turn around and become the news. Not minding your business. My dad taught me a very valuable lesson as a child. When he used to pick me up from elementary school. We used to literally have to pass a graveyard. It was a big one, right? But you know, you had the Jewish and the Christian. I don't understand that, but anyway. We used to walk past it. And I say this time and time again because it's remembrance of my dad. Rest in peace. Excuse me, I'm sweating. He used to tell me, as probably like 4 or 5 years old, I should say, he used to ask me a question. And I used to always wear this Batman ring because, you know, I used to have a little Batman ring that was sticky. And he always used to play with it to the stuff. But anyway, he used to always be like, you know why that cemetery full? I said, because people didn't mind their fucking business. Half the people that in there didn't mind their fucking business. It resonates so much with me right now. You feel me? When people with a superpower that they could be using for another purpose, use it for all the wrong reasons. Because sometimes you might record something that some people might come looking for. You don't want to be a person with that possession, that information. You feel me? You might see some things you don't want to see. Excuse me. But that's true. And that's the superpower that people don't need. But I'll give you a solution to that. Use that motherfucker to research, study some shit, and get your shit right. Stop minding everybody else's business. Start making yours. Most of the things that I try to say in these videos be comical, but it's really real. To see the start of this whole scenario we've been going through in society and culture, it showed you that you can use technology to still advance. You know what I'm saying? Use it for the right reasons. You know? When this whole, I can't say the words, I just say the situation taking place. More people were making more subscriptions, more content, had a chance to really use their technology because it's very useful. You just have to know how to use it. Stop recording fucking ghetto fights and motherfucking pissed off rednecks at Cracker Barrel, like, and start using that shit to get involved with changing your scenario. Don't worry about other people's business. Fuck them folks. That's just me. I use that superpower. That's why I say it's a superpower people don't need. We live in a time and an era where people literally record the worst shit you could think of. The most incriminating shit. And the reason why I tell people, watch what you record, watch what you say, is because the 4th Amendment of their Constitution says, in order for warrants to execute, a place has to be determined of things particularly to be seized. Your dumb ass out here talking about what you gonna do with somebody, whatever, and then something may happen and then you didn't have nothing to do with it, but you recorded it. That's not smart. Focus on other shit, but if you want, that's your life. That you down with that low vibrational shit, you want to be in everybody's business, that's fine. But guess what? Another thing my dad said, being in other people's business will make you their business. Straight. So that's superpower most people don't need. But if you use it for its intended purpose, you ain't got to worry about nobody else because you worry about your business. That's why when you were a child, when you was in adults' conversations, minding their business, guess what they used to tell you? Go mind your business. And that's what I'm saying in this video. Go mind your business. See, we live in an era now where people, which is unfortunate, but it happens, where people will actually record them like dehumanizing their children. That's private. Why are you making that public? You shouldn't even be doing that in the first place. But, you know, this new generation of people that I've noticed that are emerging around us are so sensitive, but so aggressive. See, in my era, if I ever cursed around my parents, or they even overheard me, am I saying I was abused? No. If I was just getting too excited in the game, like, fuck it, because I used to. Well, I wouldn't say my lips would be swollen, but I said they'd be stinging. They'd be stinging. Reminder. But it was just basically watch them out. So it told me like, hey, I gotta watch the other day. I gotta curse in the pillow or something. Nowadays, I like that anymore. Because these smartphones ain't making motherfuckers smart. It's making motherfuckers dumb. Straight up. Well, I should say imbecilic. Dumb means you can't speak because you're deaf, but it makes them more imbecilic. It makes them act out like more than you ever know. You know, certain things when I was growing up, I didn't hear about. Certain things would be shocking, like, whoa, that shit really happened. Nowadays, it's like when you get on social media, nothing surprises me. So guess what I do? I mind my fucking business and I watch documentaries on positive shit, business shit, and I fucking read. I don't want to hear about nothing on social media. I want to hear about nothing on it because most of the time, it's nothing good because you got stupid ass individuals using smart devices. But everybody wants to own one. I don't think everybody should own one. I'm just saying, using it. When you have a tool that you could use for a better purpose and use it for a wrong one, you literally make it a weapon against yourself. In less than 19 minutes. Now I know people might disagree with me. I know people who have children who are like 8 years old, 7, 8 years old, whatever, and have a fucking phone. I've been working since legally, since I've been 13. I didn't get my first phone until I was 16, and guess who had to pay for it? And it was the most bullshit phone ever, but it was the phone that left. Let me tell y'all the harm in that. Bear with me for a second. Do y'all know what these children are doing with these phones? Now, I know this might seem a little harsh. They're being exposed to a lot of things that y'all really don't know that they're really into. Literally. We just gonna be polite about it. You know? We're just gonna be polite about it, straight. But they've seen some things. I didn't see those things in my adulthood. And it's just, that's the reason why then and now it's so different. Because it's a superpower everybody doesn't need. This is a fact. I know it might be harsh for a couple parents. I know it's a lot of young parents that watch my channel and can resonate with me. I know it's a lot of older parents that can resonate with me, so I ain't ashamed to say it because we're all adults. But this is going to come across so bad. And I don't want nobody to be too offended. Please do not be in my video. But your kids to see some horrible shit online because it's so accessible. I'm talking about some horrible shit. When I first got access to the internet, like this is way before the younger gen. You know what I'm saying? I saw the internet, I shut the fucking laptop. Like, what the fuck is this? I said, this is a superpower I don't need right now. Like, I don't need this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. As a man, I can say this. This is my experience. This is why it's a superpower everybody don't need. When I got access to the to the sites, I ain't stopped since. Just saying, if you know, you know. I ain't stopped since. Boy, and the searches just widen. You're like, wow, this is crazy. So I know at that age, at the age I am now, and I was slow growing up. I didn't grow up fast. And these individuals growing up fast, trust me, they've seen some things. And trust me, it's a superpower they don't need. Now, am I saying take their phone or take phones away from them? No, that's your choice. Whatever you feel is necessary, sure. But I'll tell you, children have ears and they listen to adults. So when they hear you say something and they have access to figure out what they're trying to figure out, they're going to find it out. And guess what? They're going to find it out on their phone. And they're not going to like what they see because they overheard you say something. It's called the ladder effect. Watch what you say. That's why I say certain things around children. Certain things. I don't say vulgar or obscene things around children. Teenagers are going to grow up, whatever. It is what it is. But that's one reason why I don't say certain things around children, because my curiosity peaked when I heard shit, and I went to go look for it. And I didn't like what I saw. That's my explanation on that point. Superpowers, people don't want. I don't think you want that smartphone. Well, today's culture, you have more of a rapid access. I remember when I was growing up, we first got the computer, right? We literally had a computer, all of us. And we used to have the AOL dial-up, and every time somebody called your fucking phone, the internet cut off and whatever. And things weren't accessible. You know what I'm saying? They weren't as fast as like you going through a Google search and trying to look up something real quick. It was like you really had to go search and do your research. Not today. All you gotta do is put it in. Pops right up. So, superpowers. Everybody should have smartphones. And the reason why I say that is because when people have access to certain information, literally, they act upon it. Literally. And we ain't gonna mention all the agendas that's out here that they pushing on children anyway. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk about that. We already know what's available with that. It's got the ring light. Right. Shit hot. But that's a fundamental fact. I learned one thing from my grandma. She passed in 2008. Rest in peace. But the truth be told, she said, guard your heart and guard your ears. And definitely guard your eyes. Mind your business. You follow what I'm saying? Because you might see some shit you don't want to. So mind your business. If you're minding your business, you won't be around it. And it makes total sense. And that's one of the reasons why I always listen to my elders. I wasn't rebellious like children today. I listened. That's why I'm still here. Getting gray hair. Literally. I'm proud I have gray hair in my beard. I don't even want to pull it out. Well, them. Now it's several. So I live long enough because I listened to my elders. But when it comes down to the synopsis of guarding what you see, you have to guard what you see by what device is basically common to us all, which is technology. Now, if you want to search that shit, go ahead. That's on you. That's fine. I'm not looking for it. I'm looking at things that are going to help enhance me and get me better. I'm not looking for it. If you want that superpower to generate that negativity, then fine. Power that engine. But shit, I got plenty of gas in mind for positivity. And this is superpowers that not everybody should want. You know? Pardon me for sweating, man. This fucking ring light is blazing. This ring light is show. You know, what the fuck is this? The sun in my face? The fuck is this? Fuck. Fuck am I in the fucking NFL combine or some shit? This motherfucker got you like, whoa. Shit. Yo, these ring lights ain't shit. Shit, they making videos look better, but sheesh. Nobody said the sun had to be on the inside of this motherfucker. So, with all that being said, that's my discourse. And yes, I will still keep uploading. Universe granted. I'm going to keep on doing my thing. I'm going to keep on being comical. I'm going to be business minded in the next day or so. Email me if you need to contact me for whatever. I can line you up because I know shit's about to get kicking into high gear. So that's why I tell people relax, but don't get too comfortable. You know, pay attention to what's getting ready to go on because while y'all relaxing, the people who are in control of certain entities are going to start kicking shit into high gear because they're going to have to start catching up with everything that they've been relaxing from. So relax, but don't go to sleep. Does that make sense? Because they're going to start kicking shit into high gear. And it's going to start putting a lot of pressure on people. It's going to start putting a lot of pressure on people because when they get pressed, they don't give a fuck. So you better give a fuck right now. Don't get too comfortable. Relax, but don't get too comfortable. So that's why I say email me and pay attention. Been dealing with this my whole life, so I already know that. I know how they do. They rock you to sleep, then they rush you awake. The object is stay woke. First time viewing my channel, like and subscribe. I ain't gonna jump scare you, the agents on this one. Look, they got scared too. I'm waiting, I'm bracing. Nah, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and just say, I ain't gonna do it because you anticipating it. You feel me? But dang! Fuck y'all. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Y'all stay enlightened, stay awake, stay aware, and bear the message. It's comical. It's comedy in it. There's a lot of truth. You know? If you don't like what I have to say, eat the meat. Spit out the bones. I never knew somebody to eat a whole chicken wing because it's a difference between hunger and starvation. The day you see a motherfucker eat a chicken bone, you better not ever be friends or be around that motherfucker ever again. Because it's like, you really ate a chicken bone? You can't even ask them the question. It's like, it's done. There's no reasoning behind it. Take what you want from the conversation. You know, pass it on to your children. You know, if they're teenagers and they coming of age or they're young adults like 20, in their 20s or whatever, shit, pass the wisdom on. Straight. Let them hear the voice of the truth. You know what I'm saying? They listen to all these fucking propagandists out here and shit. Shit ain't profiting them nothing. Let them listen to something that's gonna give them something to think about. You know? Y'all take care. Peace, light, love. Stay tuned.